Hello, commanders and YouTubers alike. Welcome to This Side of the Dark. We're going to talk about some of the current and future features of Elite Dangerous and speculate upon them. We're here at the alien archaeological site. You can see when the obelisk is glowing in front of me. I'm joined this week by Commander Sundevil. Hello.
Hey, how are ya?
Oh, not too bad. This is the second run of this video, and because the first one got corrupted due to a crash in the game. So we'll be going over a lot of the things that we've talked about in that corrupted video. Mainly talking about what we've discovered here, or what we suspect might be cases for here. One of the things I want to first.
Sorry, go ahead, man. You just excited me in what you were saying because we have discussed this once before, just like you mentioned. But here we are discussing it again. So go ahead.
Yeah, so one of the things I was looking at were these small little triangle kind of objects. Like you got this one. They all end up the same way at the end. They got the little broken up circle kind of structure here, and then this little one. It just looks like a skull to me. It could be a spaceship. It does have a shape, but looks like something from Star Wars more than something from Elite Dangerous. But definitely feels more like a skull to me. I mean, definitely for a site like this. So maybe it's representing a destroyed ship, destroyed civilization, or destroyed planet. You know, with the skull and everything else on it. You know, I don't know what these symbols could possibly mean, but it just seems to be something like, you know, destroyed planet, destroyed ship, you know, and death. That's what it symbolizes to me. That's what I get out of it. What was your thoughts on these things?
Fair call, Dave. After deep discussion about it, and we've sat here for the last hour discussing it. The thing that stands out to me, and it still stands out to me, is that we're viewing two circles. Sure, there's a lot of other structure around it, but there's two circles, and to me, those two circles represent. The biggest one represents the planet we're on, and the smallest one represents the moon that's orbiting this planet. So I'm thinking that, like you scan stuff, you get epsilon, you get gamma, you get this, you get that. The other ones that need to be scanned are on the other planet, and also the hexagonal shape describes a certain time. A period of time when they can be scanned. I don't know. I mean, it's open to everything's just theory at the moment. But how exciting! How truly exciting is this?
Yes, most definitely. I'm going to talk a little bit more. We're going to talk a little bit more once I get into Airborne, and we can take a look at what we're talking about for a little bit of reference. But right now, I'm just going to scan one of these obelisks and see if something happens.
Cool. Just so you know, audience, me and Dave, unfortunately, see each other as a wing signal. We can never connect unless there's somebody else involved. More on that later, but very annoying, very frustrating. But I do get to see Dave as a wing signal, so I can witness whatever it is that he's doing. I just don't get to see him personally.
Yes, it is pretty annoying. It's probably due to connectivity. Oh, okay, it's just a ship. I thought something was coming out of the ground.
So that was one of the things that I'm interested in, Dave, is the actual location of where these obelisks jut out of the ground, like their exact locations. I mean, I'm 2.5K above the site now, and I can see one of them unlocked, but I'd like to know where the others are in relation to the site.
Oops, Daisy. Yeah, I know what you mean. I get the feeling if you travel along these things, it will unlock something.
Yeah, my whole reasoning behind this, it's deep down inside me. I can't explain it, but I get the feeling that the other information or the other obelisks are on the other planet based on what I'm viewing here. I'm seeing two circular bodies, and I get the feeling that the other circle is representative of the moon that orbits this planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch and we're gonna take a look at this before I go to another site. I think I won't get a little spire coming out of this one because I think all the little obelisks in this triangle are broken. So it probably is a broken site.
I haven't scanned the other planet, or I haven't scanned anything in this system actually, so all I'm getting is unexplored. But I might turn away and just go and explore that other planet so I've got a better understanding.
I think it might be a good idea if it's true with these other sites. Finding these other sites and correlating them might help find the ones on the other planet, if there is other sites on this planet. I'll show you guys in a second here. Just let me launch. Oh, cool! It shows up on the little radar scanner thing. You see the big planet there, to the right on the radar, and then the little circular one to the left, near the top. This we both suspect. I think it was you that kind of pointed this out, that it could mean like the main planet and the moon.
Yeah, I don't know. When I saw, like, I've only witnessed this tonight with you, but what I've watched, from Obsidian Ant and a few of the others that have posted about this, the first thing that I noticed was those two circles, and they just seemed to say to me that those circles are representative of the two planets that are in, the moon that's in orbit around this planet. A small circle and a large circle. It just seemed to make sense to me that there's something going on the smaller orbiting planet. I don't even know if it's orbiting. It may be tidally locked. I'm just about to check that out now, but it does, circles, it just makes sense to me that that's what it's representative of.
Yeah, and one thing I pointed out was with the big one, the three little big obelisks that are on the central circle. The one that's closest to my little -48 marker seems to be totally in sync with what's shown on the system map of the location. If you move your map, I'll show you guys in a second.
Yeah, you did say that. You're dead right.
Yeah, so you can see from here that, pretty much almost kind of sort of matches up. pretty much you got the one site here, so speculation there might be another site up here in the north, like probably directly north of this site, and then there's one to the northeast of this site along the equator, perpendicular to the equator. Now I'm wondering, since there's a line that goes across and points out in this direction, that maybe one, it's signifying the direction of what you need these sites lined up. It might show the coordinates for a fourth site, possibly, but I doubt it. Maybe the title lock thing has something to do with it.
Yep, I'm just checking that out now. I'm over at the other orbiting body. I'll just scan it, and then I'll have a better understanding of the system.
Also, I'm wondering if that big line has something to do with time.
Yeah. That line is definitely representative of something. What? Who knows, but still. Dave, can you put up your wingman so I can see you on the planet's surface, just so I can see if the alignment...
Yeah.
We need to be on wing too.
Okay, I've just sent a wingman request. Cool.
Yeah,
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, you're on the other side of the planet, so that's what I was getting at with the hexagonal shape. Maybe the information only shows up when the two are in alignment, and that's why I wanted to check if this orbiting body is tidally locked. And if it is, that would rubbish my theory completely.
Yeah, it should say whether or not it's totally. If you got the system scanner, or say whether or not it's tidally locked. There's a growing orb here. I don't know what it's for. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm still not getting any new information on BA.
What do you mean? Do you have a detailed surface scanner?
No, unfortunately I don't. But I would have thought that it would give me that information.
Okay, so I got a little spire here, and I've got a glowing crystal, and there's one on the ground.
Oh, hang on. I do have information. No, it's not tidally locked. It does orbit with its own rotation, so maybe that is a thing.
Right. So something will unlock at the appropriate time. Dang.
Yeah.
So, okay, if I'm right, can you, well, with me being on the other side of the planet from where you are on that planet, am I down? Looks like lower part of the main planet or the upper part?
Man, sorry, I've created confusion. It is tidally locked. Unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that blows everything out of the water then.
It does. However, let me check, because the periapsis might make a difference here. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm afraid there's not much difference between the tilts of the two planets, and not enough anyway to sort of substantiate what it is that I was thinking. Still, though, I can't help but believe that there is a site on this orbiting body. I can't help but believe that because those two circles that are on that site. I still believe that this orbiting body has something to do with that site. And I'm looking back at you now from the surface of that orbiting moon, and I'm looking directly at you. 3.59 megameters away. And I'm almost on the surface. So maybe I should go down and have a quick look.
Yeah. So it's tidally locked. Is it tidally locked around the? What's the orbital line? No, it's got an orbital line for. Oh, it's hard to say. What's tidally locked with? Oh, okay. Well, I gotta know what tidally locked means in the first place, I guess. If it means that the moon does not orbit, or it just doesn't rotate.
I mean, call me weird, whoever, but these theories need to be checked out, I think.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can you see my wing signal on, is it AB? Let me check. Yeah, can you see me on BA, rather?
I don't know. I think I have to get into my ship first.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, like ringing my boss and saying I need the day off to check the planet's surface.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much to, scan, but I do totally, I don't know why, but I just truly believe there's something on this orbiting body, or this tidally locked body, that has something to do with the site that you're now at. Tell me, does that site show up on the wave scanner, or as a big blue blob on your sensors?
Oh, it definitely shows up in the wave scanner, but the site won't show up on anything else but the wave scanner.
Just doing a quick scan now, but I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, it's been half an hour. These things started showing up. I wonder if it is time. If that big number is time related, 9 o'clock in the morning, these obelisks show up. Or these
Yeah,
spies show up.
that
Because it's 9.
that's my thought.
Yeah, because it's 9:30 right now on my time, or 16:30 at my time right now. So I'm thinking there might be a time correlation here.
Yeah, and I truly believe that it's got something to do with this planet as well. Like, you will see something pop up here, or something will happen at that time. Once again, theory, but everything, needs to be hypothesized just to try and understand what's going on here. Because all I'm seeing from the YouTube videos is a bunch of people going, yeah, we've scanned this, we've scanned that, but it seems like it's incomplete data.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, something for Canon to consider.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at this channel.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, if Dr. Kai's on, it'd be good to just hassle him a bit and get him to come on and hypothesise a little bit. If he's not there, then no worries. Far out, I'd so love something to pop up off the ground now while I'm here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just out in SFV. I'm in the center of the big planet. I'm seeing. I mean, this stuff is scannable, but I'm not getting anything from them so far.
Well, I'll take a picture of you, but I can't see you. You're a million miles away, but anyway.
Yeah.
These two planets rotate so closely together. That in itself says something.
The one thing for sure is this is definitely not a Thargoid site.
Yeah, I agree.
There's nothing biomechanical about this site at all, so it's definitely not Thargoid.
Yeah, there's no relation to what we've seen earlier.
This bar here. I want to check out these other sites. Why is this one white? Yeah, it seems like all the triangles end with that kind of broken up circle and the skull kind of thing. I was wondering what these other ones are, because there's gotta have a meaning. It's gotta be like numbers or something like that.
Definitely, like I said before, man, you don't create patterns unless there's a meaning. Patterns have meaning.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like count or something like that. I'm seeing the pattern of everything seems to be triangles. So something is triangulate. So maybe it means triangulations.
Well, even a countdown, which would back up our theory about something happens at a certain time in its, in its orbit or its rotation. And I'm sure in those patterns that you're seeing in the obelisk are denoting some sort of a countdown or
Yeah, just
time.
hold on a second. Hey, hello, Dr. Kaii, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I'm just on TeamSpeak with Commander Sundevil. We've been discussing the alien artifacts that we found here at the site. And one speculation we have is the two circles could represent the main planet and its orbiting body.
That's interesting. I haven't actually been there yet, so I don't know anything about it. I've seen some pictures.
Yeah, the pictures
Hello?
pretty much show everything that's here. The pictures doesn't show one thing that we're seeing is on the main planet there's 3 obelisks on it, and the other one there's 2 main obelisks and a bunch of other little ones. So we're just trying to figure out what this all means. I don't know if you...
$64 million question.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see some person overlaid that image that came out of that sound file on top of it, and it kind of fit a little bit
Yeah,
in one particular place?
yeah, we're discussing that too, and it actually does represent the place a little bit.
Yeah. So it's all very exciting.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about it. I haven't even thought about it, to be honest, so you're probably asking the wrong guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, we thought...
If there is something I want to tell you about, you should probably talk about soon, is the new Distant Worlds expedition that's been announced. I'll send you the details on Discord, maybe we can have a chat about it next time.
Okay, yeah, for sure thing. We'll have a discussion about that on another episode, and we'll have it soon.
Definitely. Yeah. So right now I'm just gathering materials so I can upgrade with Felicity fast here, so let me know if you figure anything out. Give me a call, yeah?
Yep, sure thing. We'll keep you posted.
I really appreciate that, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, Dr. Kaii.
Take care.
That was awesome. I didn't get the chance to mention him about the time correlation that we figure might be a part of this.
Also, they're thinking the same thing.
Okay.
No, are they? I'm asking you. Are they thinking the same thing? Is Canon thinking that?
I have no idea. I haven't really looked at what Canon talks about at the moment.
No worries.
I think it could be a possibility we should map out where the obelisks pop up. There might be something to it. Or that the spires.
Definitely. I think it would give information as to where to scan this surface. Being I'm at the opposite. I'm at the moon that's tidally locked, and I'm scanning the surface, but I'm sure the information's embedded in the site that you're at the moment.
Hey, there's another commander here that's I've been poking around. Should we invite him on and see what he has to say?
Sure. I mean, man, this channel's open. If whoever you decide to give the information to, I'm sure they'll be cool. Do you have the TeamSpeak information?
Yeah, I believe so. Hold on a second.
Cool.
I'm just gonna pause this for a second and then restart it. I can join it. Okay, we're back. Couldn't get the other guy. He doesn't have a mic, so he won't be joining us in the conversation. And I don't know what happened to Commander Sundevil. I think he's checking on Facebook or something. So he'll be back soon. Yeah, this place, as you guys can see, is absolutely big. I was wondering with that little biggie slash in the planet, what the little one is. I'm not really too sure. I'm gonna bring this up with Sundevil when he comes back. Hopefully, he comes back soon. I want to take a look at these other little sites here. Oh, yeah, he just posted something. Same pattern for all of them. Yep. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I really wish me and Sundevil could join up in the same instance, because it's definitely something I would like to try with some of these patterns. Looks like it's possible to drive through them. I'm gonna try it out. I'll try it out with these ones first. It looks like it's just for single SIV.
User joined your channel.
Dave, you there, man?
Yep, Firebird 13 is here.
Dude, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, there's so much here to check out. I mean, I'm just like thinking with that other little slash and the big slash coming from the main planet, if that's like a partial time, like depending on how long, like say it is 9 o'clock, like it's 9 o'clock my time or 1600 hours or something time related, as far as our correlation to like where we are on the planet and stuff like that. I'm just wondering if it's like something to do with the time, like if you look at a clock, it would be 9 o'clock or 1600 hours or something like that, depending on where you are in the world, I guess. I'm guessing the whole clock thing is more situated on a clock. Oh, I got another one of those alien orbs, so I'm gonna go collect it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, it's definitely time related. I do have that feeling myself.
Yeah, so I guess we shall end this here. I'd like to thank you for coming on again and talking about this this whole alien site with me. Oh,
Man, totally exciting. Like, just awesome. I'm glad you invited me to come and visit tonight. And I think what's going to come of this will be nothing but exciting. And I hope to see Canon make some make some good revelations as to what we're seeing here. And I hope that me and you have given some food for thought during.
Yeah, most definitely. I think the problem with this site is all this partial data and stuff is probably half because it is ruins, so a lot of this stuff is broken.
Yeah, agreed. Been maybe we could get together again during the week and sort of speculate some more on what we're witnessing.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing another show soon with Dr. Kaii. Probably will be talking about this. Or, oh no, he wants to talk about some kind of expedition going on. That'd be intriguing. I don't think I'd probably join whatever the expedition is, because I've got other things that's going on out there in Jack Station as well as here. I might be able to do it with this character, but, well, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm the same, man. Life goes on, like we've got other things to do. I would love to get involved with some expeditions, but just can't because of time. But there's some things that I'd like to go through with Dr. Kaii and discuss in regards to what we're seeing here.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I think this would be a great thing. Is he climbing that spire? Yes, he is. But yeah, I'm just driving through some of these paths, seeing if it does anything. I imagine they're broken. Maybe they did do something when they were operational. It could be. Figuring out what they could have done would be kind of hard because they are, ruins after all.
Yeah, and to spend some time searching the orbiting planet, which we've now found's tidally locked, to spend some time and search that, I think there's merit to that. So it would be good to get some time to do that and see if there's something going on there.
Yeah, I have to look up what tidal lock means. If it just means it doesn't turn, or because there's obviously an orbital line, so it probably tidal lock means it doesn't turn. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't turn. Yeah, that's what tidal lock means. It should mean that. Because I've seen an orbital line, so it does orbit. So definitely, its orbit must have some correlation with this site as well. Oh.
The only thing that counts there, man, is periapsis. So if that planet is sort of changing its angular displacement to its orbiting body, then that could have some sort of correlation. But we won't know unless we sort of check those areas. That area that's in and around. And you made a good point, whereas, that might be indicative. The site might be indicative of a certain time. So further investigation is needed, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. And there's all these other patterns you can see when you're higher up. These little lumps and bumps all over the place. They could be just there as kind of like writing special stuff, but they might have some correlation to information in them as well. It'd be interesting to find out.
For sure, man. All right, well, thanks for having me on board, and I'll talk to you soon, no doubt.
Oh, most definitely. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of This Side of the Dark. I'm going to continue to explore here for a little bit, but to everybody else, take care, fly safe, and we will see you soon. This is Firebite 13 signing off. And take care, Sundevil.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.